Are you currently in a long distance relationship and think that it absolutely sucks?
In this video, we'll be sharing and covering some important and effective ways to help you cope with a long distance relationship.
Good morning and welcome back to It's a Date, the channel for couples bringing you tips and ideas that are all about living better together. So if you'd like to see more videos, remember to hit that subscribe button so that you can be kept up to date with all of our latest content.
In today's topic, we're going to be covering long distance relationships, giving you some ideas and techniques to help you maintain a strong bond no matter the distance.
And also to show you that it's not necessarily as bad as it may seem. Now, this particular topic may seem a little familiar, and that is because a little while ago we did make another video sharing some tips and ideas on things that you can actually do together while you're in a long distance relationship. We'll leave a card right above us, so if you want to check that out, just give that a click as well. Now, all of these topics and ideas that we are going to share with you are in no particular order, but the very first one we want to speak about is to communicate daily. That is super important, and the great thing is that it's not as difficult as it was a few years ago. You can literally call someone on the other side of the world thanks to the internet and technology and call them and speak to them real time. FaceTime. Sounded good in my head.
Good, no, I liked it. The next thing we'd like to speak about is making the most of your time apart. I think this is something we found extremely helpful for us, especially this last time that we were apart for a little bit, was making the most. We set goals for ourselves, and even when we were in constant contact, we could keep each other up to date. So, for example, we would set fitness goals, or we'd set study goals. We'd work towards something in particular that we want to study, or just general work goals as well. So make the most of your time apart, because now that you don't have your partner, and this is not a bad thing, but your partner is not with you all the time. So to fill those blocks and those chunks of time that the extra chunk of time that you have, you get to study a new language or learn a new craft.
A great place to learn courses is a site called Udemy. It's just a great website that we use to just expand our knowledge, and they have courses on everything, so definitely check out udemy.com. We'll actually leave a link in the description down below so that you can check it out if you want to as well.
I agree. Love it.
There's a laughing course on Udemy.
It's not a laughing course. It's laughing yoga.
Nelly.
Don't tell me.
So if you do find that course, please leave us a comment. It's a free course, apparently, according to Natalie. It teaches you how to laugh. So drop us a comment if you check that course out. We'd love to hear what your thoughts are about it.
I'm getting hot and I'm getting sweating.
The third thing, and the third idea we'd like to share with you is to have a date in mind. This is super helpful. Sometimes you can be away from each other for as little as a couple of weeks or a week.
Yeah.
Or it can be majority of the year, most of the months in a year. The great thing about having a date or setting a date is that it gives you something to look forward to. So it changes your entire perspective in a way that you know that it's not you've been away for a week. But when you do have a date in mind, it reminds you that every minute that you are apart is basically a minute closer to when you get to see each other again.
I like that.
I like that too. That's why I said it.
Okay. Yeah. And the next piece of information we want to share is visiting each other's friends or families and keeping in contact if you're the one at home. While Chad and I were apart, I was away from our friends and our family, and he was absolutely amazing at still making sure that he maintained those relationships for us back home. So it meant a lot to me. It genuinely means a lot. Like when you're away and he's going to visit your mom or visit your sisters or the people that I hold dear to me. So making sure that those relationships still stay intact and that there's a genuine care and sincerity behind it.
And sometimes you score a free meal also. So just keep that in mind. And the next topic is to keep in mind that life continues even though you're not together. Basically what we're trying to share with you guys is that, life does continue, it doesn't stop. Remember, it's about understanding. You know, sometimes you're in different time zones, and it can get frustrating when you're looking forward to a phone call on a particular day or at a particular time, and something unexpected comes up, or something unexpected comes up often. It just depends on your situation. But just remember to be understanding about each other's daily lives and current situations. It's a big help. It really is a big help. It helps take the pressure off the entire relationship, because you're not pressurizing this person or venting your frustrations on them, and the same thing from their side. They're not going to do it to you, because you guys both understand that life continues no matter where in the world you are.
So after making the most of your time apart, this is my second favorite, and that's that the romance does not have to die. You hear that, ladies? They should still sweep us off our feet even when we're not together. A simple example is, I hope you don't mind, I'm gonna share it anyway. This past Valentine's Day, absolutely didn't expect anything. Chad and I were in 2 different countries, and he managed to get in contact with one of my colleagues and arranged for a beautiful little basket. My entire room was decorated for me when I got down to my cabin. I had cards waiting for me. It was super, super special, and especially because I didn't expect it or anticipate that. So the romance doesn't have to die just because you're not together. Surprising each other, no matter who the surprise comes from, is super important. And that kind of leads us into our next one, which is appreciating the small moments. So another personal example is, one day Chad and I were FaceTiming, and as we're talking, and in the conversation, he says, come closer to the
I remember
screen."
this.
Do you remember? Oh my gosh. And I go closer, I was like, what is it, something on my face? And as I go closer, he starts doing this. I was like, what are you doing?
Good little puppy.
Oh my gosh. I was laughing but angry at the same time. Get back down to my office, I'm telling my colleagues about that, and that became the joke of the day. Actually, we still talk about it up until today. So the small things, whether it's a little joke or a small little gesture, it doesn't have to be forced, but those small moments make the time apart just seem a little bit more sweeter.
And those are all the ideas that we have to share with you for today. Remember, the ideas we're just giving you from our personal experiences. These ideas are just kind of a foundation. You can tweak it and change it to what suits your current situation and your relationship.
And we'd also like to know what you do. Share that information so that the rest of our community can use that when they're dealing with long distance relationships.
Yeah, share ideas down in the comments.
So thank you again for watching. If you're not yet part of It's a Date's community, remember to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date as we upload weekly content.
And if you already are subscribed to It's a Date, we want to say a big thank you. We really do appreciate all of the support, and we can't even put it into words how much it means to us.
So until next time, happy
dating!